Hi, it's Josh Shine from Trius Lending Partners. Welcome to Hard Money Happy Hour. I've set up the Trius Lending Partners bar here. We have numerous drinks. I've decided to go with a Tito's and soda with a squeeze of lime juice. It's Friday afternoon. It's been a long week, a long few weeks for everyone, so time to have a drink. I wanted to take a minute and update everyone on what's going on in the hard money lending space, in the real estate investing space in the greater Baltimore region, which is where Trius Lending Partners focuses our attention and our efforts. Hard money lending is still alive and well as far as we're concerned. Trius Lending Partners does not have any outside money from any bank or institution or hedge fund or what have you. We have our own funds from our own partners, and we are continuing to fund loans. We are continuing to look at deals and opportunities while others have gotten out of the business. Many others have gotten out of the business. Many have suspended operations altogether and are trying to see how the market will play out. We're continuing to fund loans, and we're seeing opportunities out there. We're being picky, we're being particular, we're looking at things and really trying to decide, is this a worthwhile opportunity? Is the deal going to be a moneymaker? What's the ROI going to be? With a lot of uncertainty as to where the market will be, where the values will be down the road, how long the struggle and challenge for all of us with the COVID and coronavirus issues will go on. But we are still looking at deals and are still funding deals. A lot of clients have come to us, a lot of new clients have also come to us with deals that they were left at the table where they couldn't close. They had situations where they weren't able to get it done at the last minute. Sometimes they were waiting for the funds to come through, and the funds didn't even arrive after they had signed all the paperwork. That's not anything that any client of Trius Lending Partners has had to deal with. We are funding. We are continuing to look at deals every day. We're turning a lot down. A lot of deals don't make sense. A lot of deals are definitely using the old model of numbers. We don't do zero down payment loans. We don't do 90% loans. I think the industry, investors are going to have to get used to looking at deals and looking at their numbers and their ROI to decide how much more can I put down? Do I have the money to put a larger percentage down? Do I have additional funds for reserves if that's going to be required? We're looking at those things from a different lens at this point and taking into account the client, their experience. That's going to matter more in the marketplace going forward. The properties, the areas, those are going to matter more as well. Are you looking to flip? Are you looking to hold? We're trying to really take our time and analyze all those issues, but we are still moving forward with deals. We've been closing deals literally every day since this crisis started, but only good deals, only deals that make sense. And that's really, I think, the difference between us and a lot of other lenders out there and a lot of the guys that have gone out of business. We're still going to be on the conservative side. We're going to be on the careful side. We're still looking out for our borrowers and making sure that this is as good a deal as we can predict based on the uncertainties of the marketplace. On the refinance side, if you don't know this already, you should know that the 30-year fixed products on the non-QM, as it's called, refinances have pretty much dried up. That industry is in a pretty steady holding pattern right now. We're not sure when or if they will come out of that. And the market is sort of in a standstill waiting to see how it plays out. Most of those funds, most of those lenders are backed by larger institutions, and the financial situation in the marketplace has caused a concern, understandably so, about where the market will be with renters, where the market will be with ability of those renters to make payments, and will the cash flow continue. That's going to help determine, are these going to be good deals or not going down the road. I think there will be some investment property loans going down in the future, closing in the future, but I do believe it will look different. So that remains to be seen. In the meantime, we are working with some people who are still using us on the hard money side to still close a rental property deal, to still close a long-term hold, because it still is getting them in the property. And if the numbers are right, it's allowing them to still cash flow on that property. So we are still closing those as well. The broader market, everything's day by day. People are still buying, people are still doing things, looking at properties, even though maybe they're not supposed to. We think that will slow down, continue to slow down, but there are still deals to be had out there, and so we're going to see how that plays out and take everything day by day and week by week as the industry progresses and as the challenges progress. Some people are working on properties, they're doing the work themselves. We have someone who's doing the work themselves on a property. They're still going and doing the work. They're going to use this time to complete their project and be able to have a few months to be able to get it ready for going back on the market. And obviously we all hope that when it does finish, when the coronavirus and the stay-at-home order finishes and we're all allowed to get back into the real world, that someone who's been working on their property could maybe put the property on the market at that point. So a lot of unknowns out there for where things will go and how things will play out. But we are still busy looking at deals and looking at opportunities. And I do believe in the long term there will be opportunity. We believe in the long term there will be opportunity for holds and for flips as well. But again, in a very conservative lens, looking at all the deals and opportunities. If anyone has any questions, feel free to reach out. Feel free to email us, call us. My contact information will be below this video. Love to help on analyzing any deals, looking at any deals, discussing any opportunities, or really just brainstorming with someone who's trying to figure out where they should go from here and whether it makes sense to continue on right now or to be in a holding pattern. And for some people, it makes sense to continue on. For some people, it's going to be better off remaining in a holding pattern. So again, case by case, deal by deal, person by person, house by house. That's how we've always looked at everything. And we're looking at that even more so in the current environment. So have a great weekend. Hope you had an okay week, all things considered. And we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.